To myself, I was kind of laughing really hard at the fact that, I always put on a scarf because, you want to like lay your edges down or keep your hair together, or not get the barbecue smoke in it. Um, what's other reasons? Those are kind of main, and it dawned on me at how, because I also noticed that, hey, I don't see all my whites. And not that I have a problem with it, but it does to me make me look weird. I look different with my whites in my hair. I do know that, so I was kind of I was kind of laughing to myself about the fact that if some women, a lot, and dudes too, they got on the scarf to cover up they grays, they white. And what I've come to realize is that, uh, grays and white hairs do not define one's age. I remember Sun Tran something. I want to say Sun Tran Hung, but Sun Tran. He was my Laotian buddy in elementary school. They had moved on up. They realized it's funny. I'm sure in their language they was like, we straight up in here in the ghetto. We not about to do this. They probably had like one boy, a lot of girls. My point is, he had a lot of white hairs. Especially for the an adolescent. And it's just funny to me that a lot of and I really more so go by the girls, but I've seen some dudes too. Like, I was checking out the older dude in the laundromat tonight, and how he to me, I was thinking, was he like flirting with this dude? Did I mess up something? But the way he had on his sweats, they sagging, and then he had his underwear that were kind of really sheer, like you could see his little booty. And but he was dressed, I won't say young, because to me I felt like he was dressed comfortable. He seemed like he was a suit and tie guy during the day, but when he just chilling, washing his clothes, he liked to dress the same way he did when, he was in the teenagers, how I perceived him. Because I thought about myself, that I'm like, yeah, I keep the same style, and probably a lot of people do, once you start looking at it, which gets me to the point about the grays and the scars, and you cover up your hair. And it can really depend on how your face looks. The only way people would really even remotely get an inkling to guess that you're the age you are is by your hair. Other than that, if you have like the face that, if you just age really slowly. But what I've also come to realize is, like, I'm not the grandparents my grandparents were, and neither was my mom when she was becoming a grandparent. It's almost like they're getting younger and younger, and yeah, it has to go with, just like the title says, your legs need to be closed. The club is too. They didn't need to be open, but they damn sure should be closed. Because there came a time, I feel like around my grandma's time, that you didn't need to hurry up. You need to hurry up and start a family. Look, it's funny, my title got like a ton of people, and it was like, wait a minute, the club closed, your legs, what are they talking about? Let me see what they talking about. Oh shit, you talking about life or something? What the heck? I want to laugh. It's the weekend. Heck, it can always be the weekends, how you just see it. Just remember, you're doing what you gotta do to be where you wanna be, where you wanna make yourself to be, or you're doing what you gotta do to maintain what you got going on, and it's all good, no matter what. It's all good. Just like I find it more inspiring to say what's up and turn on the camera now, but that's because I just got a lot of things going on. You guys are going to be like, holy smoke, that's what we were watching this chick for? Hey, everyone. Danielle Barris Sport Highlight says to everyone, happy Saturday. Man, the longer we live, Paul Gregory. Yeah, what's this new thing in front of what you said, shall? I've been seeing that more and more. And I'm like, what is that? This new anagram. Paul Gregory, you think I'm right? That's what's up. Yeah, I am. I'm really cool right now. It is 41 degrees. My seat is warm, but the rest of my outside is cool and not hot. But that's right, the heater's ready to go now. So like I said, the club is closed, your legs should be too. Doesn't mean you should be asleep. It's like, you gotta remember some people. You will sleep the longest when you're not here anymore. You can really push yourself through. Because now it's 4 a.m. for me. It's 4:11 for me. Or do we have 11-minute delay? Paul Gregory. Where was my thought at? Yeah, I am going to be, I like to just say I'm 54 now, forget about in a couple of months, especially when you just start thinking about time going back and forth, when we start evolving. So, I'm 54, and it for sure, when I was 27, half of my life ago, I was living such a fun, kick-back, chilled. I had about 4.5 hours of sleep, and it was cooking, cleaning, working, kids, outside life with associates, friends. I had a lover, and we loved each other, every night practically, that I wasn't being even if I was, my girl life was on, you know what I'm saying? And I still, got up and I did it. It was almost 7 days a week. It just kept going. Naturally. Yes, let me say naturally. There wasn't any, for a little bit I tried. My friend was more so could handle those knockoff, what was those? Remember in the liquor store, 99 cents, those blackjack things, just basically speed or something. A lot of caffeine, because that's all caffeine is. It's the mildest of speed, and then you've got other things of amphetamine style, but that's all they all are. They're just different levels. And some get away, but I'm saying overall, I just kept it going. I was tired as heck, I was tired as heck at times. But I was motivated. I wanted to do all that. Even playing games with the kids, because when I was growing up, I was in the foster home. No, I'm talking about my adult life. I'm just calling it that. I'm giving a metaphor, but because now it's I'm not going to get too deep in my life. Web, so cool. It's 4 a.m. for OSS. Does that have any military terms to do with that, Paul Gregory? I am so into speaking totally ENGLISHS English. Those breaking it down, the OMG LIFKs and all that's too funny for me. so funny to me. I am so funny. And I have lost y'all. Web so cool. Well, so cool. It's 4 a.m. for us. West Coast. It's 4 a.m. for. It's something like, yeah, like it was something like maybe you typed fast. Where am I? Before I cross this, I could, what have I passed up? You know what? You know what we should do? That's what I'm thinking right now. Like, what beach might not have? I gotta get off the freeway now. I'm gonna be paying to cross for nothing. We're just gonna do it on our way back. We're gonna let the weekend go by. Sunday, yeah. I'm thinking of a beach that might not get a lot of, what's his name, done to it. But for now, what I'll do is we're gonna go, because the sun should be right. Shouldn't the sun be rising pretty soon? Or what time is it gonna about to change in a couple weeks? So I think we are getting more and more. Yeah, it's a world to be like daylight, right? Daylight. Wow. How does it go? We have earlier, when time goes back, you get an earlier morning and an earlier night and a longer morning, quicker morning. I'm so like not sure about. Are we gonna get is the sun gonna rise? I'm just trying to question when's the sun rising. That's what I'm wondering right now. Blah, blah, blah. I met this lady today, and it's making me think about, like, right now, I didn't, my mind is wanting to reminisce about, like, I don't even want to reminisce anymore about, like, hey, wouldn't it be really cool to see so-and-so and laugh and talk kind of thing. But it's like, no, get that out of your mind just as much as something that wants to make you feel guilty about a thought. And you're like, get out of my mind. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to hear that. It's the same thing. You got to do that. It's like, at least that's what they say. Ooh, that thing was like, take a picture. I have ran in with the law twice. And in about a week time. Oh my goodness. So where I'm just like, oh wow. But both times I'm just like, what the heck? Where are you pulling me? What? Oh my goodness. And the first time, what I was assuming I was getting pulled over for, dude, was like, on a whatever the level. But to me, it's like, I can't wait. Oh my goodness. It was kind of close to me. I'm going to object to that ticket in so many ways, because it's like, to me, to say that, especially when he said he had to catch up to me, he had to do 90 to catch up to me. That's like, okay, so where did you start at? Were you in starting position? Were you in sitting position when you... So I don't know. But anyway, it's like, it's like really no big deal. And then the next one, I'm coming out there. I was on a block where there's this one store and then there's like a bar. So you don't really know where I'm coming from unless you're looking at me, right? And next thing I know, I saw the cop going behind somebody, telling them like, have a good night. And next thing you know, I'm like 2 blocks into it, if that. And here it comes the dude, and so yeah, pull over here, whatever. And it's just, and I'm just like, what the? What are you? He's like, talking about because he didn't see my license plate. I have my license plate. I don't have it on the front of my car, but I had it on my door, and I was like, well, here that is. And I just took it out, and now I just got it on my windshield. So I'm like, anything you can't see, you don't see it. I need to just go get another screw, put it up there, and be done with it, so I can put it back in. But yeah, it's cool. Like, am I getting people in here? Because are you guys like attracted to like what's that say? You need to have your legs closed. The club is closed. You close like right now since it's 4. If anything, sure some people are just like, I'm gonna close them when I'm finished right now. You know, Friday night. Just hey, be careful out there now. You just be careful. It's like, I know a lot of y'all, I'll throw you off. So you don't want to hear anything that's right and makes sense, but you know, protect yourself. Protect yourself from others. Protect yourself from others who don't know that they need to be protecting themselves or protecting other people that they're touching because they haven't been tested in a long time. That's all I'm just saying. It's like, come on, you know, just reminding you. And if you remember, well, make sure you pass it forward. You know, forget all that, like, I just like have some fun. I don't care about that. Because like I said, I used to like be like rolling and had a lot of fun. But I had a lot of fun with one person for a long time. Until they made me mad. And I just was like, I'm going to make sure that you out there, you got a good reason. Go on, find you something to have fun with. You know, even though it's like they knew I didn't like straight up. I'm saying it now because it's over and done with. Doesn't matter. And because I'm really like cool with it, like life moves on. But yeah, and you can still like have fun, just like be safe. You can still have a whole lot of more fun. You can still have the same kind of fun as it being safe. Because here's what some people, they'll like be having sex with somebody and they will smell a bodily smell, which is like more like they pee. They can smell like pee really well. That means that they didn't wash it off, but you didn't care to stop them. You just grabbed them at the front door anyway. Yeah, but that's usually when you had too much liquor. I feel like when you're, yeah, only liquor is the one that makes you just be like judgments of well, you just really don't give a damn. That's how I feel about like gin. Gin has me feeling like, you know what, just forget it. F it. We'll do it now and we'll think about it later tomorrow. And or when it's over, that's when you get sober. And I have lost a cool friendship over that. So, and that's why I'm just like, everybody is, I was saying something earlier, everything affects everybody differently. So we can't say like, hey, this is no good, you know, especially when it comes to like green flowers. To say green flowers is no good because it made one person just feel really paranoid and they just whatever sat in the closet or something and they were just like, hey, nobody should go through that. That's one person's experience. It's the same as if somebody was, you know, drinking and 2 shots of brandy. My aunt, 2 cans of beer, be any size, as long as they were just 2 cans of beer, and for as long as it was just 12 ounces, and then they start coming out with 6 or 8 ounces of beer, little cans, but she would still be the same way, just as tipsy, but funny, you know, really cool lady, and he burning his, me too. I need my windows tinted like that. Very black. So my next ride for sure. I'm on this one too. I'm not getting rid of this one anytime soon. But my next ride, cause I need a bigger ride, just cause I want to convert the way that my home is. renting just alone. And I don't know, or I want to just set ground and be like, this is home base. I haven't found that yet. And I'm always on the go. Life is such an adventure. This channel is part of my adventure in life. And I go all around, a lot around through the bay and everything and try food out. And, maybe sometimes Vegas and what else. I haven't been up to Washington a long time, but I need to. But those would be places, and all the more especially like going up to Washington and in San Diego and a little bit beyond. So it's like like the home on wheels. So that's what I'm like looking for, and just really alleviate. But I'm still gonna with my Planet Fitness. You know, if I do my thing, I'll have something that I'll utilize a shower, but it'd only be like really necessary moments. Other than that, hell yeah, Planet Fitness is wahoo, the way to go, you know. And it's like that's just it. It's like I'm just on that journey like now. It makes a lot of sense, you know. Save up a little bit, lot more because just alone, paying a grand plus. And I'm saying like just for like a room that you don't even occupy. Like 4 days or like half of a month. Like it's expensive. But anyway, that's just kind of like getting off. I was just thinking about because I saw something I was like made like really cool. But like I said, it's like close them legs up and I lost them again. Had you for a while and lost you again. Ah, dang it. Dang it. But not about me. Because it's not about me. It's not about just one. It's about the whole in general. But what I've learned now is my experiences is not because I'm just so old. I'm matured in some things. I'm still gullible in others. I'm always going to be childish in one direction, you know, but far from like just old and decrepit and ready to be thrown out. I'm far from that. Always like growing and evolving, and I'm like, I love it, you know. But I know that there wasn't, people started getting selfish. They wanted to keep the secrets. They wanted to like not keep the secret, not make it seem like it was a secret. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, make it seem like it was a secret. To just know basic hygiene, cook simple some eggs and pancakes. Just simple things in life. Having communication skills. It's like, look, overall, is people. I'll reverse that. I'll take that back. Social skills, business sense, financial literacy. Working, having a little, some kind of little garden, growing some thyme. Just so much little simple things that more and more people, they got so consumed about themselves, and there's more to than just selfish. And it's funny that it really almost takes someone to be single, really single. You can have kids, but that's just it. You kind of like just you've matured in levels, walked up, you've seen things, you've endured circumstances, and you've loved and refused to hate when that love had to just be put on the shelf, and really could, and to also and have not just that freedom, but the freedom alone to be comfortable to survive out in the wild, because everybody's surviving anyway. You know, everybody's surviving. Whoever's taking care of the mortgage, um, however they're doing it, even if millionaires, they're still surviving because they want to maintain a lifestyle. We all surviving until there's just no reason to survive anymore. That's just how this is how it goes. But in between that time, in between that shit, there's so much. As I was saying earlier, it's like, we could be out there having fun and meeting people, and you could think like, oh wow, that person is fine as fuck. Oh man. Their body has got the curves, they smell good. You're like, oh hell yeah. And that night you're laughing with them, you get a chance, y'all make eye contact so you guys get to talking and you're laughing. It's like, oh smoke, heck, it's vibing. We didn't just met each other at what not, and we're talking till the end of dawn, till the break of dawn, and nothing, and then you're in the bed with them. Compared to that person you meet at some gathering earlier that day, and it goes into the evening. Maybe somebody's car stalled, and you found yourself wanting to speak to that person. And you guys speak, and you just talk about some just stuff. Nothing too impersonal, but personal. I want to call it right now. So I'm saying you could sit back and then realize that how like, wow, I was a jerk. I was a jerk at some one point. Because the club had closed, kept my legs closed. She kept her legs closed. Our mouths were open. And we talked and talked. And I think we did that like 2 times in a row. Or we just sat out there and talked all night. And it was like as innocent as like teenage, but the mature of like we just got to know each other. And what was wild is like they had a crush on me from the beginning. I'm not knowing, I'm just talking, which just made it just even so much more genuine. And it's like, man, I just get mad. I don't say mad. Excuse me, let me take that back. I don't get mad at myself. I get real disappointed in myself. I give myself a, oh, you. Oh, you. It's like even when I thought something, It's like, what's the point of me saying, hey, I apologize for that? It's not going to change anything. I, I feel it's like, it doesn't even. I do remember she said, if I ever come that way, that I better stop. I think that's what I need to do is go see her. Doesn't matter if she got a girlfriend or not. Wonder what she looking like. Stranger things happen. But if anything, go play a little league poker. I'll go there when it's during the, like, right at the end, because even if you haven't played all year, you can just come in at the end and play in the final tournament where you can win a cash prize. A prize. Where in between you'll get like either points, and it would be like bar bucks because it was something at the bar. It would be at a bar, so, or a restaurant, and that was their thing. It was like promoting it, get people to want to come there on other days too and patronize. And so they have like well drinks and like a bar menu and stuff. I think this time I'm gonna just braid my hair instead of putting like extensions in it. So like French braid my hair. Maybe like some extensions at the end or something. You know? I was thinking like maybe one of them big old monster trucks. Alright. You got this far? No. Good. Alright, so let me tell you. Women, girls, young ladies, you don't want to hear this. But your bladder, you need to start, everybody needs to start doing their Kegel exercises. Guys, too. Guys, too. And girls. You start doing that. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Your sex drive. I don't know so much about your sex drive, but your body will just start being funny. Oh, excuse me. It's so funny. I think back, and I of all people, was the way that I was accused. I'm not saying that I haven't like had adventures in my life, but it just, life is just so funny and adventurous. I'm gonna be a big star. Better lock in me now from the beginning. I'm for sure gonna have to listen to you're like, what does that? Hello, hey, hi, hello, you, hey, 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 anybody there? Yo, I got a like. I got a like for something I said somebody had liked. Hello. 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 Is anybody home? Anybody there? Hello. 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 Anybody home? Hey, who's there? Anybody home? Any baby, baby. I got it. It's the thing where they say if you can say baby without showing your teeth. Dum, 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 dum. Baby, 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 oh, baby, 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 baby. No, that's not showing my teeth. Oh, somebody just came in. Hello. Hey. Oh, did I scare you? Let me stop. People's like, what the? I'm just like laughing. I'm playing off of how this like looks. I just think that's kind of cool. I'm putting my face right there. Ooh, it's cold right now. Get my portable heater. Oh, you know what? You know what? We need to. Alright, we're not gonna do this shit. Excuse me. I could go and do that right there, but And I don't know. It feels like there's boo-boo in there somewhere. I'm gonna walk in it. Or my new toy. I'm gonna go look. I bought some gloves. This apple's so good. I like good crunchy. Firm apple. I like them crunchy. Not too sweet. Well, it's them 39 minutes. Paul Gregory. Been around for 11 years. Joined 11 years ago. Here we go. Paul Gregory.